Gonna be hitting this for this special episode. All right, so what's happening that I want to talk about it? Well, Texas has banned THC derivatives. Why? I don't know, but I do have some conspiracies. Now, unfortunately, there's nothing that I can find to solidify what is being done and enforced, but I've kind of tried to follow and see what it might be. And so I could only find some from Overview and some other Texas articles that I could find. So what's going on? So from what I'm reading, it says, as of July 31st, 2026, Texas enforces strict scheduling rules that ban most manufactured and hemp-derived THC isomers, such as Delta 8, Delta 10, THCP, and THCA flower, reclassifying them as Schedule 1 controlled substances with potential felony penalties for possession. Now, I just want to remind you that Schedule 1, they are placing weed in Schedule 1, which is the same schedule as heroin, bath salts, and DMT. And so I can understand the Delta 8 and Deltas. I actually don't like them because they are synthetic and you are at a higher chance of developing a lot worse stuff when you smoke that stuff. So this is not an encouragement throughout this video. This is for educational purposes. Do not take anything I say as fact or fiction, or do not take my words as encouragement or whatever else you might think it might be. This is for education and to inform the general public. But Delta 8 is not good for you. The synthetic stuff, it's bad. It's really bad. So just to clarify, it says here that there are some legal products, and it seems to be hemp-derived Delta 9 THC edibles, drinks, and tinctures. My guess is that those are just there because you can digest them. It seems like they're banning the smoking, but the THC as a whole is very weird, and a lot of people are kind of up in arms about it, and I would also be upset if I was a Texan. I would be. So I just want to clarify that for a misdemeanor assault in Texas, like a Class C misdemeanor of assaulting someone, is $500, and then causing actual physical harm, which is a Class A misdemeanor in Texas, could get you to 1 year in county jail and up to $4,000 in fines. What about having THC? One number that I'm getting here is that if you are caught or prosecuted with having under 2 ounces of marijuana product on you, you can be prosecuted as it is a Class B misdemeanor and could carry 180 days in jail and a $2,000 fine. Sounds almost the same as hitting someone in Texas. Is that not weird? And then also the fines can reach up to $10,000. That's insane. Why are people upset about this? The tobacco and alcohol industry is very intertwined with politics and a lot of policies that have been put in place. Being that marijuana, even when it was recreationalized in a lot of states and kind of pushed, there was a lot of lobbying for it to not happen. And now that it did, more people smoke than drink, at least for Gen Z. In fact, the alcohol and tobacco industry has kind of decreased and gone down in their sales from last year. And the cannabis industry has just been booming and growing since it's being recreationalized in a lot of these states. I think it's a little bit crazy that they are banning THC because, yeah, it's a little bit more crazy than tobacco or alcohol, but it is much safer for the consumer and a lot better for society, I would say. Now, let me explain myself. From an article I found, it says that alcohol causes 2.6 million deaths, around the world each year, according to data from the World Health Organization. And they also say about 178,000 of those deaths are due to excessive use of alcohol. Now, tobacco. How many people have died to tobacco or have been killed by it? Well, just ingestment, they say direct use has killed over 7 million people. It's a lot. And both of them are very addicting. Same with alcohol. It completely destroys your liver. We're going to compare it to how much damage cannabis does a year, and the results will shock you. The exact number from direct deaths attributed to cannabis, like smoking it kills you, they don't have any reports. They don't have anything. And they're trying to ban it. I have no idea. If you want to go after anything, I would say start from the top. Tobacco and nicotine. Get rid of that. There is something going on here. I do not have all of the evidence for my little conspiracy, but it's still there. Tobacco and nicotine and alcohol have been pushed countless times. Marijuana, THC, has continuously had its reputation bashed by so many older generations. Who can forget Nixon's The War on Drugs and how many times marijuana use has been attributed in violent acts committed by extremist groups? But the two things that have been legal for years kill so many people, and we have yet to get a staggering number from deaths from THC or cannabis. I can't wrap my head around why they are trying to demonize it and demonize the people who are users. There is something happening with the people above and all these lobbying groups for alcohol and tobacco. And it sucks because that stuff is worse for the American public than THC. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it is true, and it probably is, that they're just getting big bucks from alcohol and tobacco. You're talking about industries that are worth trillions of dollars each year. It's a little bit frustrating. I hope people in the Texas government kind of see what's going on. It seems like there's a lot of people that are pretty pissed about it. Just in fact, they were trying to push that cannabis users weren't able to own guns, and that got overturned. Thank the Lord, because I would rather trust a dude who is high holding a gun than a dude who has drank a fuck ton. But anyway, it's just scary that they have really tried to push for state legalization, and then there are huge pushes for federal legalization, and they allowed it, and then are now trying to take it back. That might snowball. Yeah, to all my Texans, salute you. I feel bad for you. Sucks to suck. And to everybody else, use responsibly. If you know a loved one or you yourself see signs of addiction, call the number on the screen. Get help. Be responsible. Take care of your body first before doing anything. Thank you for watching the video. And until next time, stay good, stay happy, stay awesome.